Alright, hello Capricorn and welcome to your reading. So, we're working on our family circle readings today. We got what does God want you to know, okay? So, let's find out what God wants you to know when it comes to your family circle. Okay. Okay, so we got generational programming at the bottom of the deck. So, that's talking about how you've learned something. So let's see what the card is that came out for you. Okay, so we got classism. So you've been taught to feel like you're better than others. You've been taught to categorize people based on their income, perhaps. You've been taught to categorize people or value people based on material things. It could even be spiritual, because some people tend to compete to see who is more righteous than the other, and if they understood anything about righteousness, they would understand that it is certainly not a competition. It is all about one's own personal development and spiritual growth. So whatever aspect this classism falls in, or aspects, because it could be more than one, for you, it's just how they programmed you. Okay, let's make sure you can see all the cards. Okay, so yeah, generational programming, and we got communication, and we got investment, family night or day, so that's time together with your family. We got molestation, but it's not coming through as regular molestation for you, but it is an offense and abandonment. So this molestation is a molestation of being unfair to others. Okay? And God is saying it's time to abandon this tradition or culture that you've been raised in, because it's a generational curse. So this way of thinking, this way of being, it has actually, the lighting. It's dark today, so I had to put extra light. So yeah, so this tradition of yours when it comes to your family, this way of being, exalting yourself over others for whatever reason, it actually has closed a lot of doors for you, and it has shaped your life in a negative way. So had you not shut certain people out based on things like maybe they don't have enough money for you, or they don't have enough class for you, meaning sophistication, perhaps they don't dress like they're rich, or they don't adhere to normal societal behaviors that you consider to be high class. You shut doors on those people, and because of shutting the doors on those people, you have unintentionally shut doors on your own blessings. Okay, so yeah, this was all based on the stubbornness of your elders. So it's like these people have been programmed to be that way. Can you see this damn light? Wait. Right. So these people have been this way for so long that it's hard to get them out of them. It's like their religion now, but it's actually an illness. Okay? and it's time to get your freedom. You're going to have to fight. You're going to have to physically fight. That could be like verbal argument, stuff like that. All right. So you're gonna have to stand up for yourself so you can take custody of your right to be yourself. Okay. So you've been following this trend for so long, but if you look back at your life, it's like you missed out on a lot of great friendships. You missed out on business opportunities because no business place has ever been good enough for you. No person has ever been up to your standard or in your league. And you've missed out on some great personalities and great opportunities in your life because of basing people's importance on very insignificant elements. Because the thing is with people is people can be upgraded. It's like some people are in the position that they're in because that's the hand that life has dealt them in it. Because we all grow up around a specific a group of people with specific personality traits and philosophies, as you see. So however we grew up, it determines who we are when we become adults, until we realize that we have the power to change our personality to one that fits our desire or our vision for ourselves. So it's like a blind programming, just like you were blindly programmed to consider yourself to be above other people. A lot of other people were blindly programmed to keep themselves on a lower level, okay, to not go after their dreams. A lot of people were programmed to accept defeat before even trying to attain things in life. A lot of people were programmed to not really take a lot of pride in how they present themselves to the world, perhaps. And these people could be some of the nicest people, but because of outward appearance, it is a turnoff, you know? So, yeah, God is trying to help you avoid shutting yourself out of your blessings in the future by discouraging you from valuing people based off of qualities that are not that important, qualities that can be changed in the future. Okay, so it's like the same way that people were influenced by their family and friends to be who they are up until this point. If you get into somebody's life, perhaps some of your good traits can rub off on them, and they may have some good traits, not may, most likely they have great traits too that you may want to adopt as your own personal programming consciously. So, you know, so yeah, each one teach one, you know, we learn from each other. So yeah, God is saying this is the time when you stop shutting yourself out of your blessings by continuing this generational curse. It's like if your people want to be so stubborn that they're going to keep exalting themselves over people for stupid reasons and keep shutting themselves out of their blessings, because they have been shut out of a lot of blessings too, undoubtedly. So, you know, it's like it's cool for them, but do you want that for your future going forward? That's what God is asking you. And if you don't want it, then you're going to have to fight for your right to make your own choices and express your own beliefs in word and in deed. Okay? So, that's what God wants you to know when it comes to your family circle. Until next time, Capricorn, take care.